We're at take 7. So what the fuck? I'm reading in the LA Times on the same page that the U.S. wants to not have an environmental plan, or everyone's stalling. I think it's important that we start taking care of the environment, and I think that the greenhouse gases are causing part of the global warming. I'm going to talk to you very seriously about the environment and what the impact has been the last 50 years. And if oil and gas have anything to do with it, I think it's important that we relieve the stress off of oil and gas and start using alternative fuels. Now, if your car is already using certain fuels, we can give you some kind of conversion kit. That way you don't lose all the money you invested in there. And of course you can use oil at times, but I think it's important to start taking steps to be very strong. Otherwise, other countries are going to disrespect our country, and they're going to start waging economic war, which obviously that's already what's been going on. We're going to talk about ending the war in Iraq and installing football. It's basketball, it's sports down there. Maybe have the Lakers or some team go, not to Iraq, I would have them go down to Iraq, so I would have a new team, but bring them up in a ladder. You're never going to be like the Lakers, but maybe it could be the Eagles or something. Some basketball over there. Maybe some of those cities and city-states could play against one another and then walk around and have a party atmosphere like they do in Italy and soccer environment. And then that way you guys can reflect on some of the history and how you've grown and become a democracy. I personally would like to remove the forces and just keep a limited action forces of troops that want to stay there because they've grown to like your country for some reason, and put the flag side by side and stand for the same thing, and then put security, prosperity, business, economics. Very important. That way we can bring the boys to one of two things. Number one, put them all in aerospace. That's my plan. My economic plan. By having them over there eliminates aerospace workers over here, thus hurts the competition or helps the competition, say another, not NASA. Number one. Number two, we can redeploy those troops down over in areas in Africa that need medicine, where we can be working in Afghanistan, bringing that medicine back and forth, and then monitoring that war as well. Third, we can be using the men and women to be serving over here duty and teaching the youngsters how to be a good soldier. That way in the next war, if anyone backdoors what our principles are, then we really know who the enemy is and the terrorists are. That's number one. We're going to talk about uniting in the United States right here, more 3 or 4